For you guys, it seemed like you guys were really on a high note going into 16, nothing the way that you did. But just from your perspective, what happened in that second?
We didn't execute how we should have. We didn't make as many plays as we should have. It's really what it comes down to. They made one more play than us. It's a couple things early, and we got to continue to keep executing. And it sucks. This is a team that fought the entire game. And I really appreciate how the guys battled today. We make one or two different plays, and it's a different story. But at the end of the day, we didn't. Hats off to the Texans. They played a great game, and it's going to be a long off season, but we'll learn from it.
What, if anything, can you learn from a game like this?
Obviously the playoff experience. Every possession matters. The fumble that I had cost us 3 points, and ultimately that was the difference in the game. So we got to find ways to clean that up. I got to find ways to clean that up, and it'll be something that I work on in the off season. Like I said, it's going to be a long one, but this one's going to hurt and sting for a little bit. But life goes on. We'll learn from it and move on.
For about a month or so ago, you said that New England game was really that one game that you learned from to try not to do too much. And Sean kind of said you were trying to do a little bit too much out there. What kind of evolved in that way in the fourth quarter, specifically when you're doing the pitch plays and throwing it down the field?
Yeah. Just again, got to know the situation and be smarter in that aspect, and let the moment, right there, and just trying to make a play for the team. Whatever it took, and there's some plays obviously I wish I had back, and some plays I wouldn't take back, but it's what it is.
Are you taking this loss personally?
Yeah, for sure. Every loss is personal, and if I can go out there and execute differently, and hindsight's 20/20, but there's some things we should have hit on, and put that on my shoulders, especially with how well our defense played today. So teams go how their quarterbacks usually go, and I got to be better for this team.
What's your biggest takeaway? I know it's real early here, but losing a game like that, the way you guys lost it, what's your takeaway that you're going to go into the offseason with?
Well, it's a bitter taste. You don't want to lose that way. You don't want to lose anyway, And but again, hats off to the Texans. They kept battling. They stayed in there. Made one more play than we did. That's what it came down to. And take this into the offseason, use it. Let it fuel me, and continue there.
Throughout the regular season, we called for those, really a second half team. You guys seemed to come out in the second half and fire. Tonight it was kind of almost the opposite. You came out firing in the first half and kind of slowed in the second half. What was the difference?
We still had, I think, 400 yards plus of offense. We got to find ways to get 6 instead of 3 when we get down there. And again, that's on the quarterback's shoulders, and I got to learn from that and use that and take that. And it is what it is at this point. I love my teammates. I love that the energy that they brought today, how they battled. And it sucks to lose this way, but again, I wouldn't trade any of these guys for anybody. And this is gonna make us hungrier for sure. It sucks that we couldn't get the job done, but life moves on.
Josh, you got that second chance at the end of regulation after you guys had stopped them, and you drove down for the tying field. Was there a sense of maybe there was a little bit you guys were destined to win this game against all odds, the way it had ended there in the fourth quarter there?
For sure, we decided. We really gave ourselves a chance to obviously stay in it there and get to overtime, and we had our opportunities and didn't follow through on them. Just little things here or there, and the Texans took advantage. Again, so hats off to them how they played, and but at the same time we got to find ways to finish that game. We had our opportunities, and like I said, we just got to find ways.
From a quarterback's perspective, only getting one touchdown and settling for the fourth field was really kind of ultimately proved to be a killer. Frustrating for you to not be able to get one more in.
Yeah, one more would have been the difference in the game, and again, that's on the quarterback's shoulders. That's on my shoulders, and lots to learn from this game.
Josh, what did you think of the play of J.J. Watt?
The what?
What did you think of the play of J.J. Watt?
Oh, he made some good plays, especially when they needed them. He's a tremendous football player. It's been playing at a high level for a very long time. I think our guys did a good job with him, but he did make a couple plays that ultimately cost us 6 down. He got the sack early in the red zone there, and if we, he's a good player. There's nothing else to say.
Sean say to you guys in the locker room after a loss like that?
He loves us. That's not going to change. Obviously, he was disappointed, upset, whatever you want to call it, just as everybody else was in the locker room. And it's one of the games I feel like we should have won. We could have won, but again, we didn't execute how we should have, and it ended up costing us.
How do you look at the season as a whole? I mean, is there disappointment? Is there optimism? Is there a mix of both?
Obviously not winning, your last game. That's the end goal, is to win a championship. So, in that aspect, it is disappointing that we had our opportunities and chances to improve our season and extend our season. We didn't get it done, but I felt like this team grew throughout the season. We started finding each other and really developing a really good relationship and bond within the locker room. And again, I love my teammates and I appreciate everything that they've brought to the table this season. And I expect this to make us hungrier and come out next year ready to go.
You keep mentioning that there were plays that needed to be made out there. Is there one that sticks in your mind more than any from today?
No, it's just a collection of them, and just finding ways to continue to move the ball. Like I said, we had our chances, and we didn't finish, and that's on my shoulders. And I will forever say that. That they got to finish, and I got to be better for this team. Moving forward.